So I'm feeling pretty depressed today. Not to the point where I'm not functional, but pretty close. I wanted to stay in bed all day, but I thought, okay, let's eat, let's take a shower, let's just try something. So we're gonna do some more makeup today and talk about depression. I really enjoyed that last time I did it, so let's do it again today. Now, I do have a fresh face on. I just washed my face. I have a Clarisonic to wash my face, and I absolutely love it. It's like my #1 beauty tool, I would say, because clean skin is excellent. So for primer today, I am using the Smashbox Photo Finish Foundation Primer. This stuff is amazing. I am almost out of it, so I'm really squeezing it here. Do you ever feel like when it comes to your depression, you're always trying new things to feel better, but no matter how hard you try, it feels like you're not really making the progress you think you should be making? That's kind of how I've been feeling lately. This is from Physicians Formula. It's their refreshment. It's for your under eyes. Oh yeah, it's nice and cooling. I like to leave it in the fridge too. And it just kind of wakes up your under eyes. I don't have a concealer today. That's okay. I'm just gonna go straight in with foundation then. I used this one last time. It's the only one I have left. It's the LA Colors Truly Matte Long Wearing High Pigment Foundation in soft beige. I don't like to wear a lot of foundation, so I just use one pump on my skin. I do a lot of meditating, and I find that's amazing for my anxiety, but it can cause my depression to get worse. So I'm like, what do you do? I try to meditate for like an hour a day type of thing, and then even at night before bed I'll throw on some meditation music just to help me calm down a bit, And I leave it playing all night to hopefully subconsciously get myself in a better space for the next day. It's really hot in here, by the way. You can see me just like sweating away. I live in Barbados and I don't have air conditioning, so it does get pretty hot in here most days. I feel like I've been constantly trying so many things for years. I've been living with depression for half my life, and I hate that I just feel like there's no solution for me, It's hard. It is. But I have to remind myself that I have to keep trying, because lately I actually have been excited about the future. Excited to keep going. And I'm trying to live more in the moment, which is what meditating is great for. Maybelline Fit Me. I love these Maybelline products. They are excellent. This is the loose powder in 25 medium. So I just go over top of this because, again, it's very sweaty here, especially without air conditioning, so I gotta keep this from getting too greasy, especially when I'm out in the sun. Depression is so frustrating sometimes, and if you deal with it, you know this. You know that. You're constantly working at it. You can't take a day off, you know what I mean? You have to always work at it. I feel like those of us with depression are working extra hard to just live, you know? Kat Von D setting powder. I'm just gonna use a little bit of this under my eye. I brought out a lot of products here that are a little more bold, and I honestly don't know if I even have the energy to do that right now. But we'll try. We'll try. I just put this under my eyes. Lock everything in under there. And again, I didn't use a concealer today. I forgot it, so we're gonna do it without it. Oh boy. I take medication every day for my depression. I'm on the 20 milligram escitalopram. And it was something that I didn't necessarily want to do. This is the Hoola bronzer by Benefit. Couldn't find my other one to share with you. So you're getting Hoola again. And I make sure that I take my pills every single day around the same time. And I really did not want to go on medication. I thought it was gonna make me feel like a zombie. And I had to test out a lot of different depression meds before I found this one, which works the best for me. You know, it's not perfect, but keeps me alive, right? Some other medications that I tested out were very numbing, and you know, they made me feel like a zombie, and I had to test out so many different things, and sometimes you have really bad side effects that go with these things. This is just the e.l.f. blush. It's a really pretty color in I don't know what I'm doing. In tickled pink. Just very subtle, very light. So yeah, I had to try out a lot of different meds to find one that I liked, that reacted well with my body, because some were just making things much worse. You know, they make you really nauseous and can make you throw up. Here, I'll show you the meds here. I've got them right here. I keep them out so I'm reminded. Got a whole bunch of pills in here. And they are so important to me because if I stop taking these, oof, I will end up in a terribly deep depression again. This is the Essence Make Me Brow in number 3, Soft Brownie Brows. This is gonna be my first step for my brows today. I already have enough trouble doing my brows, but here we are trying to do them on camera. It may not be for you taking medication, but at some point my doctor was like, you need to do this because otherwise you could die. And I knew that. I knew I was at the point where I had to try something else because nothing was really working for me. I'm just gonna do some more of my brows. There was a sale on at Imar in Barbados. They had all these Jordana products for $1, which is 50 cents American. So I got a bunch of things to try out. And this is also in soft brown, number 5. I started opening up about my depression after I was just so frustrated with seeing how people talk about those dealing with mental health issues for so many years, and hearing things people would say about me behind my back. I have really good hearing. So I wanted to open up about it. And I was finally at the point in my life where I could do that. So I've been doing that for like a year and a half now? And I'm glad I opened up, because it just made me realize that there are so many people who are also struggling with depression. And there are a lot of people who will support you and will take the time to send those nice messages and actually see how you're doing, you know. Things seem to take longer when I'm feeling like this. I'm gonna just throw on some earrings here, just for fun. I love these hoops. Opening up was probably the best thing this one isn't going through. Opening up was probably the best thing I could have done for myself. Ugh. Come on. Sorry. And I started, going to therapy, and I have a great therapist. Her name is Crystal. She has been amazing for me, just to realize what's important in life and how to handle my depression as best that I can. This is the Benefit Bad Girl Bang. They have some great mascaras. I'm almost out of this one too, which is too bad, because I like it. It's very pretty. But I don't like to use too much mascara. Just enough to get my lashes popping. There's a stigma around therapy too. There really is. People judge you when you say you go to therapy. But then, sometimes when you open up about therapy, you realize there's a lot of people in therapy. Like, a lot of people in therapy. And that made me feel better, for sure. It's okay to go to therapy. We all have mental health, just like we all have physical health, right? Alright, I don't feel like doing too much else, so I'm gonna skip some steps here. But I would like to do some lips, and I'm trying to decide whether I want to use the Fenty Beauty Uncensored or the Estee Lauder True Liar. Maybe I'll go for the Fenty. This is gonna be a challenge, trying to do this, because my hands are really shaky when I'm depressed, so actually they're shaky all the time, but they seem to. All right, let's just do this. It is a very popping color. Oh, that's pretty. I always like wearing red lipstick. It's kind of fun. So this is what I'm gonna do for you today because I really don't feel like doing much else and I'm tired. Let's be serious. I'm really exhausted right now. I'm in a lot of pain. So thanks for watching this video and chatting about depression. Leave a comment below and like and subscribe. You know, all that stuff. But this is my final look for today. Very cute. Thanks again for watching.